So be mindful of your thoughts. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And that's the first thing. Awareness is key. You can't know something if you don't know it. Of course, you have to be aware first. So be aware of what's going on in your life. Be aware of the thoughts that you're feeling. That's first.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh.
Hey guys, Brendon Giebel here, and in this video I'm going to take you through 8 steps to retrain and rewire your brain for success and to be more positive, and to also get rid of and curb those negative thoughts. Now, we've been focusing a fair bit lately on negative thoughts because a lot of people have negative thoughts, and those negative thoughts are actually creating more negative thoughts, are creating their reality, and that's why we don't get the things that we want in our life, is because we keep creating situations, circumstances that we don't want from that place of negative thinking. So we need to train our mind to think better, to think more positive, and that will allow us to be more successful. So the first key point that I need to talk about is, number 1, being aware of your thoughts. You know, your thoughts are things. Every time you have a thought, that's putting something out into the universe. It's actually proven through muscle testing that the thoughts are things, and that every thought that you have is stored in universal consciousness. Think about that. Every thought you have is stored in universal consciousness. The world is evolving, and soon people can pick up if you're lying. I know if someone's lying to me, I can tell. I don't even have to be with them, I can just tell. I can pick up energetically. So the world is going a different way. The world is evolving. But we need to be mindful of our thoughts, not about anyone else. We need to be mindful about our own thoughts as well. So be mindful of your thoughts. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And that's the first thing. Awareness is key. You can't know something if you don't know it. Of course, you have to be aware first. So be aware of what's going on in your life. Be aware of the thoughts that you're feeling. That's first. Now, when you become aware, that leads to step number 2, to turn the negatives into positives. So you either have a negative thought and you try and think of 3 positive things after that, or you ask, like, what's the emotion that's creating these thoughts, and work through that emotion. Because you can have one emotion that's attached to thousands of thoughts. So maybe work through the emotion instead. But then just focus on what you want too. If maybe you're thinking negative, go, okay, cool. Thank you for showing me what I don't want. What do I want now? And focus on that. And notice you'll feel so much better when you're like, this is what I want. I'm gonna feel good when I have this, rather than going, oh, life's shit, life's hopeless, I'm no good at anything. You feel completely different. So first we have to become aware, then we have to flip the negatives to positives. And number 3, we need to understand what triggers us. We need to understand that the triggers are us. If people do something, then it's our problem, it's not them, because we're the one that gets triggered. And so if we keep getting triggered, then that's pushing us into the negative spiral, and we're going to be down in that negative spiral. We're not going to be actually come and create success and happiness and positivity from that place. So we need to become aware of it, being like, okay, cool, this person triggered me. Why? What's going on in me that got triggered? And ask yourself those questions. And then you work through those triggers, and then you won't get triggered anymore, and you'll stay in a better mood, which means you'll be creating tomorrow and the next day and the next day in your future from that place of being in a good mood rather than a place from negativity. Now, that leads me to number 4, create a personal mantra. I like saying, thank you, I love you. And so in my mind, I'm like, thank you, I love you, 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 thank you, I love you. And it's like just a thought. If there's any type of negative thinking or things, it's just a replay. In my mind, it's just thinking, and I instantly feel good. It's kind of like I just block out the negative thoughts with that. And that's your own little personal mantra. You can say anything. You can make a personal mantra like, I am this, like I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm confident. I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm confident, whatever it might be for you. But then that's a good way. When you find yourself thinking negative, you can then start repeating that, which will then get you into a place of things that are more positive as well. Super important. If you're watching this video right now and you're like, this seems like a lot of work, it seems hard, I'm not built like this, bullshit. That's just a bullshit story you're telling yourself. You've got to train. You can either train or you can play, and there's no in between. Now, we train men like you every single day. Men who want to take their life to the next level. Men who want to recreate themselves. Men who want to step up as the leader of their family, of their businesses, of their communities, of their companies. And so if you resonate with any of this, down below, what you're going to see is a description of this YouTube video, and inside of that there's going to be a link. Click on that link, enter your name, enter your phone number, enter your email address, and my team will personally reach out to you, showing you the 4 steps and the 4 stages that can help you get to where you want to be. So if you're serious about recreating your life, if you're serious about stepping up into the man that you know that you can be, managing your life, managing everyone else's life because you manage your own, then let's do it. I'd love to see you on the inside. Number 5, practice daily gratitude. Just go on a thank you rant. Thank you for this, thank you for this, thank you for this, thank you for the electricity, thank you for lights, thank you for shelter so I don't have to be out in the weather. Thank you for technology, thank you for my hands that I get to use every single day. Thank you for my full functioning body. Thank you for my health. Thank you for the freedoms that I have. You just go on a thank you rant like that and you instantly feel good. It's gonna pull you up out of the negativity. Now what you appreciate appreciates. Appreciation is the key. Why would God, universe, source, spirit, whatever your belief, why would they give you any more if you're not grateful for what you got? So if you want to have more success, the key, one of the things that most people don't talk about, but one of the key things to success is being grateful for what you have. Number 6, pay it back. Giving. There's a book called The Go-Giver. That is one of the most powerful books ever. You understand that the more you give, the more you receive. And it's proven that it comes back at least 1.6 times to what you give out. So give it out, and it probably won't be from the person that you give to, but it will come from some other area in your life. And so pay it back. You know, if someone helps you, maybe pay it back to them or pay it back to someone else. I always try and pay for someone. If there's someone behind me in the fuel station or something, I'll be like, just pay for them behind me. And then if they say anything, I'm like, just pay it forward. Some people don't like that, but I don't care. I'm doing it from a good place. I'm like, here, you know, here's my gift. I'm paying it forward, and I'm paying things off. And now I help people as much as I can. I'm doing these videos every single day, helping people because I know that I'm giving back. I'm paying things back, and I know the more I give, the more I receive. That's life. Number 7, switch up your environment. Have you ever noticed that if you are in the same thing and you go to the same way to work all the time, you just become on autopilot, and your environment's the same and you do the same things and you just go on round and round and round and round and round. 10 years later you wake up and go, where's my life gone? That's because you haven't taken the time to switch up your environment, switch up your routine. So, you know, maybe switch up different ways you go. Maybe rearrange your furniture in your house every 6 months or every 12 months. Maybe go on different locations. Maybe spend a week in this place working from this place instead of here. You know, switch up your environment. There's people that have said that their income has rose massively as soon as they've moved to another city or another state where they don't know anyone, because it forces them to meet more people, and that expands their capacity, which means it expands their capacity for other things as well. So you become more successful by switching up your environment. And lastly, one of my personal favorites, number 8, develop a morning routine. How you start the morning is how you set yourself up for the day. If you don't own the morning, you can't win the day. If you wake up and the alarm goes off and you are up, and half an hour later you're in your car going to work, and all you've done really is rush around, had a coffee, had breakfast, had a shower, done all that stuff, and just on your way. Like, you're in a rush state. You haven't done anything for yourself. Get up earlier. Work out, move your body, do some kind of meditation or learning or exercise or some kind of reading. Train your mind, fuel your mind. What you consume in the morning will program you. So make sure you do something. Have some kind of morning routine, even if it's just 15 minutes, but just have some kind of morning routine that's priming you for a good day. Remember, to own the day, you must own the morning. So if you can't own the morning, you won't win the day. And you'll come home and you'll just be on repeat all the time, and you're not going to achieve a level of success doing that. So those are the 8 things to retrain your brain for success, to be more positive and to start creating your life even more. Drop down below what your biggest takeaway was from this. I'd love to hear it. Remember, I've got your back for life. If there's anything I can do, let me know, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. You made it to the end of the video and you are one of the top 1%ers who get to this point. Now, if you're sick and tired of not growing to the level that you want, if you're sick and tired of being the same spot that you were 12 months ago, if you're like, you know what, I've got so much more to offer, but I don't really know how to get there, then if that is you, down below, book in your call with one of my team. Just enter your phone, enter your email, and enter your number. And hey, look, we can't reach you if you enter details that are wrong. So enter your right details. We'll be able to reach out to you. We'll show you the 4 stages that we take men through that's gonna completely rip you out of your current situation and push you in a new direction that where you want to go. I will push you as hard as I can to get that outcome for you, because I know how much the life is good on the other side of it when we get out of the shit, when we get onto where we want to go. So click the button and I'll see you on the other side.